Abusive baby mothers, females, and stuff like that. Let's move on to let's talk about abusive police officers.
Oh Lord.
So I don't know if anyone's seen the news or seen the articles on social media. Think about the police officers who've got a group where they're basically abusing Harvey.
Yeah,
I saw
Jordan's son.
that was cold.
I saw that.
The WhatsApp group
bro.
they had.
Yeah.
I hear them because I read out some of it, and one of them was like, he's blind, but he can find his way to a cookie tin.
Yeah.
I was like, that's cold.
Yeah.
That is cold.
The thing is as well, like
that-
we've all seen the memes, didn't we, of Harvey and them kind of things there. I'm pretty sure I probably said one. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't said one here, though.
I probably might have sent one. I've probably been sent one to myself. Someone sent it to me, and I forwarded it.
I haven't sent them.
I'll probably forward one. I don't know. Like I can't remember one off the top of my head. But even so, like it's wrong, innit?
Yeah,
like
it is deep
and
still.
it you know, in jest, people do things and stuff. But these guys are professionals, man.
Yeah.
These are professionals.
They
Not
supposed
only
to
are
be
they
the bar.
professionals, they're
Yeah.
professionals with a duty of care.
Duty
to
of care
people.
to
care,
people.
bro.
Massive.
And you're doing this. Do you know what I mean? I think it's just
It's disgusting.
There's a lot of
It's
police things
insane.
coming out now.
Yeah.
It's
What's
insane.
making me mad now is that people believe the people that are coming out, like the press believe them.
Yep.
People are talking about it at work, and I think we was telling you this stuff years ago.
Years
No
ago.
one ever believed.
No
When I
one
used to
not
say,
believed.
"Please pull me over," and they said this, or they tried this on, people would be like, "Please don't do that." Yeah, are you mad?
And now they're coming out as
Now
rapists,
it's-
killers,
You got the police
abusers,
officers come out and say that
Telling
we
you
do
to do
this.
it.
murderers.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
now coming out with like horrific.
Yeah.
Horrific. They're saying they've got to retrain and stuff now.
And
They're
people
saying
are like,
percentage
it's
of police
new.
to do the police percentage of crime rate is massively high. What the police
I
do?
believe their
they
crime
abuse their
rate
power.
is higher than normal rate.
They abuse their
normal
power.
people's rate.
They abuse
they
their
do.
power.
They got that power. They know that no one can touch them. They know that they got the
exactly
whole
that,
team
sure.
behind them.
Yeah.
Well, they don't know now, and that's the thing. They abuse the wrong people. Do you know what I mean? They got away with it for a long
Yeah,
time.
long
time.
Yeah.
Now
Now
they
it's
start
like-
messing with the wrong.
What I think they're gonna
G.
do is just they're gonna catch a couple, like a group of 5 or
Say
6 of
bad
them,
eggs. Yep.
and bad eggs, and then the rest of the bad eggs gonna stay there.
Yeah,
all
sure,
the,
what part
all
they
the
brush on the
higher
carpet.
power bad eggs are still gonna be there.
Of course, they are.
Yeah.
The hierarchy is where it starts and like it filters down. At the
Yeah,
end of
and then
the
it's
day.
still gonna be there. In order to get rid of that, you need to strip the whole of that
Whole police
system
force.
and start again. But
Yeah.
you can't.
But what's mad is it seems like they're recruiting or they're targeting or they're somehow attracting not just normal bad idiots, but
Racist
like
people too.
racists, and
Racist,
rapists and
sexist,
abusers.
yeah.
It's almost like they all go to that profession.
I think because they,
Yeah.
I think what it is, if they're rapists and they know they can get away with that. Oh, I can't get in trouble for this if I join
Yeah.
the police force.
Yeah.
I can't get in trouble for this if I'm in that
But
position of
how are
power.
they vetting these people? Like, how are they? Because bro, there's a whole lot of them, you know.
Yeah, but
Because do you know what?
what
There's
it
a
is?
shortage of police.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
So the
But
standards
also-
are
Anytime
high.
they can Harry me one.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
the standards-
they probably are. They probably are. Probably are.
You know what I mean? You wonder why? Boy, I can't trust them people there.
You see
How
a
you
lot.
gonna
You see loads of black police officers are hiding their face now, and they're coming out and talking about all the racism they have.
But we know friends who've been through that years and years ago had to come out the police force. That kind of things there.
I ain't really got no respect for them black officers. I'm sorry, mate. But
you should-
what
you
you sitting
know-
there for? You should come
you
out,
know- you
take off
know.
your mask, or you should have come out years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I
and
don't know
there's
why you're
some-
putting a mask on. They've already
Nah.
been racist to you once.
Yeah.
What are they gonna do?
There's some element of I want to fit in with the crew still. And
Yeah,
that's
it
why.
is,
You know what I
it
mean,
is, it is.
That's not a crew you want to be part of.
No,
There's
it
other
is.
things
But
you
then
can do.
also, you know, that's the flip side when they try to bring the black officers in America. When they bust up that other black guy, like
Yeah, and they
those
killed him.
guys, when they chased him down and stuff. Like
It's
that.
weird how that man got that court case got done with quick.
Really, real quick.
And when come to the other case, geez, that case is going on for weeks and
Yeah.
weeks. This
That
case
got
was
done
done
real,
in a
real
week.
quick.
Well,
like
they
they
got
like they were out there to be scapegoats or something. Like they were out
course.
there for some sort of agenda, like or something
Yeah.
like that. Do you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, boom, let's get these guys there. See, it's not just white people killing black
people
people.
do
Black
it as well.
people are trying to do it too and beating them up and that
Making
too.
a highlight of that.
Highlight that.
Yeah.
But they didn't highlight the 5 black kids who've been hanged in London, have they? That's another
yeah.
topic we could talk about.
Are
That's
they being
mad.
hanged though? Or are they just
Or, well, being hanged or found hanged, either way,
just
that's been
hanging
brushed
from
under
a
the
tree.
carpet.
yeah?
If there was 5 white people being hanged
Yeah,
in a
London
park
be burning,
or
bruv.
had whatever,
Why is
but
it
that'd
not
have been in the
burning up
news.
by now?
Yeah,
That'd
why
have
is it
been
not
in the-
getting
that'd have
traction?
been in the news. That'd have been
we
massive
spoke about it
news.
earlier. Last week, wasn't it? Last week we spoke
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah, yeah.
No tractions for these things.
So where's it? How are we finding out about it then?
I think, well, it's been
Is it
Of
any
social
news?
media, innit?
well, social media. I think people found it. I think like
Social
local news,
media,
like, I
yeah.
think like the Echo and certain London papers and things like that. I think in places
Yeah.
like that they've put it in there, but it's not been national news. Now, for me, that's national news. Of
course it
If
is.
I
It's
find-
massive.
Even if there's 5 suicides,
Yeah.
you know,
In the
that
same week.
for me that highlights mental health, which is one of the biggest things
a
that
hot
people are
topic. It's a
suffering from.
big
It's a hot
emphasis,
topic.
yeah.
Hot topic. You know, since COVID, a lot
Yeah.
of people have struggled with mental health.
Yeah.
You know, as adults, we struggle with it, but you know, we've been off work, we're still getting paid, didn't we? You know, or some of us are still getting paid. Things like that. These young kids didn't have no education, no social life, no nothing. So what do they have? Like, we don't realise how bad these young people suffer that. And these were young black men, by the way. Let's say a bracket between the age of 16 to 23.
What do you suspect
It's-
happened to these kids? Like, honestly, at the heart of hearts, what do you think happened to them?
I think
A group of racists.
I think
got them
I
and
don't think they
hanged
were just
them.
all suicides.
KKK's back. That's what I
I
think.
think they were lynchings, personally.
Yeah.
Right.
Modern day lynchings.
I think it's hard to hang yourself anyway.
You damn right.
What were they hanging from trees?
Yeah. It's hard to hang yourself anyway, man. You got to be very skilled or know what you're doing properly to do that.
Yeah.
Do people nowadays hang themselves, especially young people?
It's symbolic, isn't it?
It's-
A black person hanging from a tree is very symbolic of
Yeah,
certain
normally,
time,
normally
symbolism.
people with or young people anyway, they don't go there and hang themselves from a tree. If you're not highlighting this now, how are we as people and as a public going to know whether our children are thinking that or feeling that way, or why is this being withheld?
Do you feel like did any of you lot feel like you have like any effect from COVID, like mental health effect in that sense? Do you lot feel like because there's so many people nowadays since COVID has the number of mental health patients has risen quite a lot.
I feel
Yeah.
that I suffered mentally, not to the level of that I felt like I've had enough. I don't get out of this shit. Like,
Have you spoken to anybody about it? Like, I don't know, specialist or
About COVID lockdowns and all that.
no,
about
no.
your mental state? If you had
Right.
mental,
Would I speak to someone? Or have I?
have you or
No.
would you?
And do you know why? It's because I felt like I couldn't. And the reason I felt like I couldn't is because everyone was going through the same shit as I was going through. So it's like,
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean? Like,
especially,
oh, by the way, man, I'm locked up, man. I can't go out. I can't see my family and friends. Like, they were going through it too.
But
Yeah.
the thing is, your therapist will be saying, "Yo, I'm the same as you." What are you
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about?
So who can you talk to? Because everyone in the country was going through the same shit. So that, I think that makes it even worse. So the people who were really struggling felt like they couldn't talk to nobody.
Yeah.
I have no issues. I didn't have no mental health issues. I was still at work, so it wasn't.
Yeah.
It didn't really affect. I was around people. I was still at work.
But also, what you got to remember is we are all very in privileged positions, right? We were okay. We had house and shelter and people. Do you know what I mean? We had outlets.
Yeah.
We had TVs and phones and all
Yeah,
that.
we had each
Yeah,
other.
We didn't have as
Yeah.
much as we had before, but we still had a lot more
A
than
lot, yeah.
people had. Some people were stuck in little one-room apartments on their own. Do you
If
know
you
what I mean?
go back
Couldn't
20 years
nowhere.
ago or
They're
30
the
years
people
ago,
that
or you know
suffered.
your parents and that were around and stuff, but if you go back to
when you couldn't
when
use
you
your parents' phone.
or like when your parents had nothing, your parents had to give you the last little whatever, and your parents couldn't afford. That would have been tough back then.
That would have been tough.
God, remember
Yeah.
them days when
That'd
you
been tough back then.
you couldn't even knock on your friend's door. You can't go outside.
Yeah,
you
that'd
can't
been
use a
tough
mum's
back-
phone. You
that'd have
can't
been
do
tough back
nothing.
then, I think.
Yeah.
But and we're also fortunate enough to be a bit more of sound mind, a bit more stability as well. You know, Elo's talked about the fact that, you know, roof over our head, you know, that kind of stuff. We're in privileged positions. We're also, if we didn't have that, I think we're quite lucky that we're privileged in the sense that our knowledge and experience and things like that in life
Would have got us through.
probably has got us through because we've been through some shit.
Yeah.
Like, I think if you've never been rock bottom before, then you probably never you'll find it hard to survive.
Yeah.
Man's been rock bottom. Man's had to talk about ketchup sandwiches and them kind of things there, bro.
Call me for
Well,
rice,
call me
boy.
for rice.
I had to speak to
And them
someone.
kind of
I
things
didn't
there.
know
Man's been
ketchup.
there,
I just
like,
had bread.
I had
Yeah.
to speak to someone today. I had a conversation. Well, with my work, you have like a specialist that you go and speak to if you got any.
yeah.
So I went and speak to someone today.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I have no problem doing that, to be fair, because I felt I was getting like little snappy at work over little things. I'm like, really and truly, I can't control my clients' what they want to do.
I
Another interesting
want to
topic.
apologise. I want to apologise. I might have vented a little bit too much, but it's personal out here, isn't it, man?
Well, you gotta say what you gotta say. This is a forum where you can open up and say what you need to say. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for continuing to support us. Watch out for the clips. Watch out for the new episode. We out.
Peace.
Peace.
Where the keys at?